Good morning, guys. Today I'm going to be creating a look inspired by wrestler Ruby Soho, formerly known as Ruby Riott for WWE. I'm filming this morning after watching All Out from All Elite Wrestling. It was a pay-per-view and she debuted as Ruby Soho and it was really awesome. So I'm going to create a look inspired by the look that she was wearing, and my hair looks really funny because I'm trying to create that look without having short hair. I already filled in my eyebrows, so we're gonna go in and start the look. Usually I would practice something like this, but today we're just gonna wing it and roll with it and see how it turns out. For my brows, I went in with this little BH Cosmetics Brow Duo in dark brown, and I just used a little brush, slanted brush, and started to fill in my brows just to save some time. This look shouldn't be super complicated. I was trying to do something similar to what she was wearing, and it is more so about just like a bold lip and a winged eyeliner. So that's really what we're going to be focusing on today. The first thing I want to do is prep my eyes. Now, the look that I saw her wearing, and it's always so hard to tell when you're watching on TV, but it looked like her eye base was pretty basic, pretty plain, and then she had a pop of orange on the inner corner and just a plain black wing. So I'm going to try to do something very similar. I'm going to take this Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer. This is one of my favorite concealers ever. And it just does a nice job of smoothing out my eye base, or smoothing out my eye, and the discoloration it helps get rid of on my eyelid. So I really want to have a nice fresh looking, yeah, very pretty. Just nice patting motions. But holy cow, that pay-per-view, it wouldn't have been last night by the time you guys are watching this, but it was really good. All Elite Wrestling's All Out pay-per-view, holy moly. There was a lot of surprises, and overall the storytelling was just good. Everything made sense. Nothing felt like it was forced. It was just all around a really great pay-per-view to watch. I think it was a little long, but that's just because I'm a baby and I really like to go to bed. Now you can take a regular sort of fleshy tone, I hate saying that, flesh tone eyeshadow. I'm just going to grab this one from Makeup Forever, Beaches and Cream eyeshadow, just any eyeshadow that's the color of your eyelid. And I'm going to use that to just set. See, I've already just gotten a crease right here, so I want to set down with some powder to prevent that. But now it just looks like what I wish my eyes would look like when I wake up every day. But we're gonna leave that like that. So from what I could tell, she had just orange in the inner corner, and it was very cool, just like a pop of orange. I'm gonna grab this one from Makeup Geek. Did I say Makeup Forever earlier? I feel like I always do that. Makeup Geek. This is the shade Morocco, but any orange you have. Try to pull this down to look more like fringe, but it is just, it's not working. We're really gonna just pop that right in the inner corner. I don't do looks like this, so we'll see how that goes. That was a little bit further in than I wanted, but I can go back in with my concealer and refine it. I'm really resisting the urge to make this sparkly. I want to do more of just like a matte eye look because I feel like that fits a bit better. A little messy, a little undone, but I feel like that suits her character really well. And we're just gonna stick with that. Brush out the edges just a little bit. Yeah, I always like to do my winged eyeliner, tea break, before doing my foundation, because if I need to fix it, which I normally need to do, then I can just take a makeup wipe or some concealer and clean it up. Today I grabbed the Smashbox Always On Liquid Eyeliner in black. And we're just gonna go ahead and create a wing. I'm going to be putting lashes on, so I don't really have to be super precise. And everyone does their wings a little different. I like to just put a regular line of eyeliner down first. You can do whatever way works best for you. go ahead over the liner with some black eyeshadow because I feel like it's just not doing what I want it to. Yeah, there we go. That's better. It's not looking as matte. And it's just looking a little bit splotchier than I would hope for. That's pretty much it for this part of the eye. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the complexion. I'm gonna make my skin look a little more luminous with the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Primer. And just make it look a little more healthy and bright. And then I'm gonna go in with my tried and true, one of my favorite drugstore foundations, if not my favorite. It's the CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless. Put that on the back of my hand. And I like to pat some little dots onto my skin. And then I'll go over everything with a sponge as well. I think just warming it up with the fingers really helps with the application before going in with the sponge. Do that with most foundations. So just put a nice light little layer with my fingers. Now I'm going over it with my sponge. You can use whatever foundation you like. I've got a theme song stuck in my head. To brighten up my under eyes, I'm going to use the Flower Beauty Chill Out Color Corrector. Just a peachy tone. Try to neutralize some of those dark circles from staying up watching the pay-per-view. And then I'm gonna go back in with my little Nars concealer and just pop on some of that over the color corrector finger. I'm gonna put some on my nose because my nose is really red. I need a little extra coverage. A little bit on a concealer brush just because I get some redness right in the outer corners here. We don't want any redness by that wing. Just bouncing over everything with the sponge again. I'm going to set everything into place with the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores and just make the skin look a little more flawless. It's going to make the powder smooth over the rest of my base better as well. Just kind of pressing and rolling that onto my skin. I'm going to take some plain old black eyeliner. You can use whatever kind. This is a little sample from Makeup Forever that I've had forever. And I'm just going to bring that in the waterline. Make sure to connect. Take a little brush like this and go in with the orangey shade and just bring it right, oh yeah, into the inner corner. Boom. Brush it out. I bring a little bit of that black eyeshadow, any black eyeshadow, and only focus it on the outer edge here, just because I had so much trouble with the wing. Darken it up on the outer corners at least. For bronzer, I wanted to stick with that sort of matte theme. I grabbed one from Too Faced. It's the Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It smells like chocolate. And it did look like she was just like a little bit bronzed. So spoiler alert, if you haven't seen pay-per-view, was not expecting. I was expecting Ruby. She wasn't really a surprise. I knew she was going to be the Joker, or have the Joker card. But I didn't think they were going to do as many surprises at the end because I think I had it in my mind that they didn't want to ruin CM Punk's like first match back in his hometown. So I was like, no, they're not going to bring Daniel Bryan in. Like, that's not going to happen tonight. They're not going to want to do that. And then they added Adam Cole. I was like, whoa. It just was not what I was expecting. I guess I thought they would focus more on just CM Punk alone. But I think it's nice. It takes a little pressure off that match being so anticipated and having so many other surprises. And I wanted to stick with a similar theme with the blush. Also a matte-ish blush. This is Bare Minerals Gen Nude in Beige for Days. This goes really nice with the orangey eyeshadow too. You don't want to mix too many different color themes, especially with the bold lip coming up. And touch up my eyebrows just a smidge. So this just has two different little shades, and I like to focus the deeper shade on the outer part of the brow, and then the lighter shade towards the center. The only thing I'm gonna do that's not matte is I'm gonna put a little bit of highlighter on. I felt like Lunch Money would be a good one from Colourpop, just to bring some sparkle, just a tiny bit. I'm gonna pop that on the upper cheekbones here. Oh yeah, such a good highlighter. Perfect. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the fake eyelashes and the mascara before the lip, because the lip's gonna be a challenge for me. So I'm gonna go and curl my lashes. Okay, I'm gonna put setting spray before I do this. I'm gonna take this one from Flower Beauty. It's the Seal the Deal Hydrating Spray. Just in case anything looks too powdery. Right, now we're gonna do the lashes. I'm gonna grab the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise in black. Got a really big brush. I'm gonna lightly, how did that jump up into my eyebrows? Did anyone see that? How? There's a little speck of mascara that just flew into my eyebrows. Put some on the lower lash. If you don't have one of these, I definitely recommend it, especially when you're using a fluffier brush for mascara. Get out any clumps and somehow get out the one that ended up in my eyebrow. Can you jump around that? Can you see that? Look at that. How did that even get there? Just flew. Crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some Ardell 811s. They're pretty much my go-to. I clipped them down a little bit. Hopefully I clipped them enough. We're getting places. We're doing things. So when I saw the lip color she was wearing, I automatically thought of this Melt set that I have in my collection. It's the Melt All Day Everyday Lip Liner, and this is in the shade Blindfold. It's basically like a black lip liner. And then I have their liquid lipstick in Poser. It's definitely a darker, bold lip. I think the dark lip is definitely the signature piece for Ruby. I'm gonna go ahead in with the liquid lipstick and see if I can salvage this. Dark lips are not my forte. Any type of lip liner or liquid lipstick I struggle with, so let's see. Oh yeah. This is that color though, for sure. It's like almost black. It has that purple tint to it. Oh yeah. This is my Ruby Soho makeup look. This is it right here. This is what we got. Not too much on the complexion, just enough shine to make it, oh yeah, look at that angle. A little bit of that shine on the, showing the wrong side, a little shine on the cheekbone there. Oh yeah. This is cool. Alright guys, so this is my Ruby Soho inspired makeup look, inspired by what the AEW Glam team put on her for her debut at All Out on the pay-per-view. Very cool, lots of subtle pieces to it, just very her. It's very her and very cool. Winged eyeliner, dark lip. Awesome. Very happy for Ruby Soho and her debut on All Elite Wrestling, and I can't quite pull off this look the way she does, but it was fun to do. Let me know your thoughts about her return, about this makeup look in the comments down below. Which wrestler would you like to see a look inspired by next? Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye everyone.